Hey guys, it's Jeanette, the Inspirational Nurse. This is baby Dylan. Say hello. He's 8 months old. He turned 8 months old on October 12th, and he is very busy as he's starting to crawl. And so I just started to do a makeup tutorial, and halfway through I had to get him a bottle, and I pressed pause, and then I thought I restarted it, and I didn't. But I want to talk about makeup and how I do mine as a busy mom and a busy professional, busy nurse. So I actually do my makeup when I get to work in the parking garage, as you've seen on some of my video posts. And I want to talk about how I think it's really important to put your best fresh face on at work, and it doesn't have to be complicated, but putting it on in the car for me is something that actually has worked. I get to leave the house earlier. When I was doing my makeup at home, it would make me late because I would be like a perfectionist about it. But it gives me that time in the morning to continue listening to like the positive podcasts or positive music, reflection. So I'll show you the products that I use. Some of them are expensive and some of them are not. So I was going to do a tutorial, but apparently it didn't record. So as a moisturizer, this is very affordable. I use Oil of Olay. I usually use the sensitive skin kind, but I put it on every morning and every evening, and I use Cetaphil to wash my face, okay? When I'm feeling lucky, this is on the more expensive side. This is Dr. Brandt. It's a face primer. I had no idea about makeup at all until I always use drugstore kind until I was 27 and I treated myself. I went to Sephora and they put it on for free. They don't work on commission, and they kind of just taught me about the more expensive kinds of makeup and why it's worth kind of spending the money on some of them. The foundation I use for the fall is this liquid foundation by Smashbox. It's matched. I use the light medium, and after I put the primer on, I sometimes use the primer, sometimes don't, but the primer shrinks your pores, prepares your face for putting makeup on, and then I put a little dime-size amount of this concealer on all over my face, evens out your skin tone. Okay. Secondly, I use a clear makeup bag, which makes everything easier to find, so I highly suggest that. I use Urban Decay. It's an eye primer, and it's worth spending the money on. You put it on your top lid after you put your foundation on, and it primes your eyelids for eyeshadow, for eyeliner, and it helps you give you an all-day stay. I had no idea about makeup. My mom didn't really wear it, so I literally bought a book back in, I don't know, 2000 something, by the makeup artist Carmindi from the show What Not to Wear. She's actually a Christian, and she wrote a book on how to put eyeshadow on. I had no idea. This was before like YouTube was a big thing where you could learn how to do things. So I think I finally gave away that book, but I bought a book on especially regarding eyeshadow because I had no idea how to do that, and my mom never wore eyeshadow in her life. So, you know, when you're not brought up knowing how to do it, you have to figure out some way, and YouTube wasn't really, I think it was 2011 I bought the book. So if it was a thing on YouTube, I didn't know about it. So the primer definitely is worth investing in. It lasts you forever. Then under eye is something that is like a big insecurity in mine. I get dark circles. I look really tired. I feel like when I don't wear concealer, and I'm always concerned about the dark circles. So under eye concealer is something I'm always experimenting with different kinds, and recently I've been using NARS. I like it. It works great. It doesn't like settle in the creases, but it does leak out the side, and it gets all over my other makeup. But it's lasted me a while. I like it. And when you put under eye concealer on, you are going to put it in an upside down, or like the triangle or half diamond shape so that you're actually like drawing the like to like not just like putting it right in the crease, because then you're gonna actually outline that you have like under eye creases, which he's inherited. Look at. So love that. Then I put on blush. This Tarte blush has lasted me since my 27th birthday, which is now over 3 years ago. I think it was $45. I used to use it for bronzer as well. This is all that's left, but I combine those three for blush. And I think blush is really important. If you don't wear blush, you kind of can look dull, even if you have other makeup on. Something else I would suggest investing in, this was not that expensive, it's from Ulta. It's called IT brush. It's a blush brush, but it's nice because it's in a velvet case and it doesn't get like all bacteria ridden and the bristles don't get all crazy, and it's kept in this nice velvet case. So I would suggest investing in a nice blush brush. And then in the summer when I do wear bronzer, I have a bronzer brush that I keep in a velvet case. And I think I have a couple nice eyeshadow brushes, but usually I actually use my ring finger for eyeshadow. Then this is from Sephora. It's black eyeliner, just like the crayon kind. That's something that's important to get a good kind. I also have used Almay in the past, but this is Sephora brand. It's not that expensive. If you go on the website, you can see whatever has the best reviews. I have always, and a lot of people don't know how to do it, and it takes practice, I always put eyeliner on the inner rim of my eye, both up and down. And it makes a huge difference. And you may hear stuff that says, oh, that's going to make your eye look smaller. No, like it actually makes your eyes pop a lot more. So I put, it takes getting used to. You might get teary-eyed at first, but you want a kind that's going to stay. And it really makes a difference between like looking like, I don't know, it makes your eyes really pop. So inner and outer rim, you're going to use the crayon kind of eyeliner, and this is just the Sephora brand. It rolls up, okay? You gotta be careful with the kind that you have to sharpen with the, because you can accidentally, I don't know, cut your eye. So then, the thing that people always ask me about to teach them is the liquid eyeliner part. So I always have like the cheap backup of whatever I'm using, and the expensive kind, and so that if I run out of the expensive kind, I usually order it from Sephora, that I have a backup. So right now I ran out of my Stila. I used the Stila black eyeliner liquid liner, but I ran out, so I had my Almay liquid black eyeliner. It's harder to use a little bit, but as you get practice, it's just like painting, it's just like drawing. You're going to start at the outer rim of your eye, always go a little upward, and slowly draw towards the middle, and you're going to blow on your eye as it dries, okay? And that eyelid primer is going to keep that there. So it's going to take practice, but it makes a huge difference. Makes your lashes look bigger, makes your eyes look bigger, makes your eyes pop, and I love it, using liquid eyeliner on my top. So same thing with the other lid. You can either start from the inside out or the outside in, but always go up a little bit at the end. It's not really a cat eye, but it's drawing the attention up and making your eyes look bigger. Mascara. I was using a more expensive kind, Lancome, and I'm always exploring with different kinds of mascara, but for years I used Maybelline and it did me right. And so I had this backup Maybelline fall season. I actually just bought a new one instead of buying the Lancome. So I think it's doing me better, doing my eyelashes better justice than the Lancome. And what a lot of people don't realize too about putting mascara on is you're just literally like every little, and you're going over and over and over again, and just get every little tiny little lash and do multiple layers and multiple coats and get every little lash, and it's just going to make your eyelashes look that much fuller. And another thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't do the bottom row with mascara. Do it. It's, you know, you have nice beautiful lashes there, like that are long and just begging to be covered with mascara. So at the end of all that, you can spray this Urban Decay All Day Makeup Stay. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But you know, I use it for my wedding. I use it for other weddings I go to. Especially doing a 12-hour shift, like if you want the staying power, good quality makeup is going to help. And also, I've been using that recently, and it really does help your makeup stay and not like fade. I used to bring my makeup bag with me everywhere I went because I felt like I had to reapply throughout the day. And I really don't feel like that. Even at the end of like 14 hours, I still feel like, oh, I look all right. Even after all the things that I've been elbow deep in as a nurse in the ED. And something I also suggest investing in is a nice dry shampoo. Dove, it's cheap. I always keep it in my bag. Like if I've showered the night before and I feel like I need a little lift, you just spray it in the roots and it just gives you that little boost. It smells great. And if you haven't had a chance to shower, you washed your body, I hope, but you haven't had a chance to shower your hair, dry shampoo is your friend. And some kinds like leave I don't know, flakes, but Dove has not done me wrong. So this is my fall routine. I don't use bronzer, I don't use highlighter, I don't have any eyeshadow on, but it's very simple. It takes me 10 minutes, and another thing that I use for my lips, which I'm really excited about, and I can't find, is, oh, here it is. I got this as a gift from my best friend Sarah from Victoria's Secret. It's called Lip Plumper Adaptive Color, and tons of people have been complimenting my lips. I wore it to one wedding just thinking it was a clear, what do you call it? Gloss. But it actually adapts to your lip color and like makes a lipstick. But you have to be careful about lipstick. Like, you really can only do a good lipstick. Are you pooping? Do a good lipstick on a day where you're going to a wedding and you can constantly check it. It's so hard to find one that's not going to flake. But this one is great, and it plumps your lips. You can feel it working, and it adapts to your lip color, so it looks like a natural fit to your, a natural fit with the rest of your makeup. And since I I tend to have heavier eye makeup, you want to do something more. Oh, you poo. Yeah. You want to do something more subtle on your lips. So, young professionals, young moms, it's important for us to put our best face forward. Unfortunately, it's how people judge us from the outside. Ataboo. Ataboo. Stand up. Come on. Yeah. And I'm trying to be more intentional about doing it on my days off, because then you're more likely to, oh, what's wrong? Go out on an errand because you already have makeup on, and you're more able to be spontaneous, and you're going to feel better about how you look when your husband comes home. And so sorry I didn't actually record the tutorial. I thought it was recording. But anyway, that's my makeup routine. I do it in the car when I get to work. Yeah. And it's simple, and it's combined with good makeup and cheap makeup, and you can do either all good or all cheap, and you really can make yourself look like $1 million. I get compliments all the time, and the routine's really simple. You just have to practice at it. So, alright guys. Dylan says, I think I want some solids right now. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.